do you know? And this is just my thing. Do you understand how that could have went from 0 to 100 by the time had she not called y'all? I watched her demeanor. When I watched her pick up her bag and put it over there, she was about to. But people could have got hurt.
We're about 40 feet away, and we're trying to determine what's going on. We're not going to come over here and stand right here.
On September 25th, 2025, officers with the Orlando Airport Authority Police responded to a disturbance call at Orlando International Airport. The subject, identified only as Stephanie, was ultimately charged with 2 offenses: disorderly intoxication and battery on a law enforcement officer.
180 go. Would you sell myself 184 out with some 13 keys? We're going to be out in front of the Orlando market. Hey. Hold on. Ladies? What's going on? That's your bag, sir?
Yeah.
Who are these ladies to you?
That's my wife.
This is your wife? Okay. And this is your daughter?
No, this is my sister.
Your sister? Okay. This lady's drunk?
Yeah, she has been harassing people around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's intoxicated?
I think so.
All right. 180 go. Could you send landside over to us for a signal to individual? What's she saying? Who's not legal?
Turn around.
Lady, I can smell your breath from here. There's plenty of alcohol on it for 3 people, so.
No, smell this.
No.
This.
So.
You smell it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. So what has she been doing?
So
I mean, you ladies have been sitting here for
I have her on video. So I've been here waiting on my daughter. There was a guy that I can show you the video. He came and sat right there, was on the phone, never said a word. She kept saying very nasty stuff to him. He ignored her.
Okay.
So then she started playing music very loud, singing to him. You could tell he was uncomfortable. So then she said to me, "Don't you think he should leave?" And I said, "No, I think you should leave him alone because he has not bothered you. He has been you have been antagonizing him." He was so upset he got up and left. Then her daughter came and sat here. She came and sat next to her. I think she kissed her daughter on the cheek. She did. Those people came and were sitting here while she was talking to her daughter. The parents left, and then she started harassing those babies. And she looked at me like she didn't know what to do. And then the parents came over, and then she trying to take their thing. And then she called me several.
Okay.
And I had already
So
called security. It's just weird to me how
she's just
y'all
causing a disturbance.
Right, but can I ask you a question? Because y'all sat right there, the 4 of y'all watching this go on.
Trying to figure out who was doing what, because all the information that we had was somebody over there was drunk.
Sure.
And they were abusing kids. That's what was relayed to us.
Threshold. Turning to the search of the subject's belongings, officers recovered multiple miniature bottles of wine during processing. Under Schimel versus California, 1969, a search incident to lawful arrest extends to the arrestee's person and the area within immediate control. No warrant was required. The arrest having been lawfully established, the search was constitutionally sound, and the wine bottles constitute physical corroboration of the disorderly intoxication charge.
Why did it take for this lady to call y'all when y'all saw her tussling with this girl's bag? Like y'all wouldn't even did nothing.
So from where we were standing, there were 2 people right here, somebody over here. We couldn't see what was actually going on because of how they were positioned. They were close enough together on the other side of this table that we couldn't actually see it. As we started coming over, when he came back and we started moving over to determine it.
So do you know, and this is just my thing, do you understand how that could have went from 0 to 100 by the time, had she not called y'all? I watched her demeanor. When I watched her pick up her bag and put it over there, she was about to. But people could have got hurt.
We're about 40 feet away, and we're trying to determine what's going on. We're not going to come over here and stand right here.
Even if y'all see a tussle.
Once it started, we came over.
No, she called y'all and y'all came over. Because
there wasn't anything I could see from where I was. Because of the way this family was around that bag, and she was on this side of the bag, right?
That's just dangerous.
She was on this side of the bag, so.
I'm just saying that's dangerous.
But we're gonna get her hopefully we're going to get her out of here. So,
You have an identification, ma'am?
Yeah.
Can you grab that for me? Should be in here.
Yeah,
You just stay seated.
Absolutely. I have county clerk's office. It can take the whole wallet.
No, you go ahead and just pull it out. So,
This is my county clerk. That's all I got. That's all I got.
well, you got anything else with your name on it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is identification.
Yeah, I have that. I have this. I
Okay.
have anything. I have to pee. I really have to pee.
Okay, you're just going to have to wait a second.
I literally can.
What are these things?
That is my medical marijuana card.
How are you getting on the plane?
That right here.
That has worked for you?
Yeah. That has been working for me, sir.
Okay.
Please help me out.
Yeah, just sit down, just chill out. We'll figure out what's going on,
Can
okay?
I please use the restroom?
We got to wait for just a second. I'm sorry. I don't have a female officer here.
What are you doing here?
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
You probably have warrants yourself.
Ma'am, sit down and relax. If you start doing that, we're going to have to take you to jail, okay? I don't want to have to do that. You don't want to have to sit in there.
Why
It's
is
not
she
in this
laughing
place.
at me?
Well, she's laughing because you just called her. Okay? That's why she's laughing. So don't focus on me. Okay? Focus here. Stephanie, what's the R stand for?
I have to pee right now.
I know.
I'm not giving you any R.
You're not giving me any R?
I have to pee. I'll give you a pee after hour. I have to pee if you want to pee on myself.
Okay,
I
I can't do it.
I'll pee on myself.
I
will.
can't help it. I'm sorry. You're going to have to wait.
I'll pee on myself.
Concentrate.
I'll pee on myself.
Concentrate. No. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, we're
not going to do that. Okay?
You wanna
You're not going to
rest-
pull your pants down, okay? We
I'm
will
not
take you
gonna-
to jail, okay?
I'm not gonna.
You're just gonna
rest
need to wait.
my butt down, but
You're
I
gonna
will
need to wait.
rest myself to pee. I will.
You need to hold on to it like a lady, okay?
No, we're done.
They just gave you Stephanie.
We're done.
It's not Stephanie.
We're done.
Thank you.
We're done. We're done.
Okay.
We're done.
Listen to what he's saying. Do you understand your rights, ma'am? He just read it.
No, I do not understand my rights, and I ain't gonna.
The Miranda analysis presents the most legally nuanced issue in this footage. Officers administered Miranda warnings on scene. The subject responded, "No, I do not understand my rights and I ain't gonna." This statement does not constitute an unambiguous invocation of the right to remain silent. Under Berghuis v. Tompkins, decided by the Supreme Court in 2010, a suspect must clearly and affirmatively invoke that right. Stating one does not understand is not legally equivalent to invoking. However, officers did not pursue substantive questioning following the exchange. That decision was tactically and legally sound. Continuing to question a subject who has expressed confusion about her rights creates unnecessary suppression risk at trial. The battery on a law enforcement officer charge rests on Florida Statute Section 784.07, subsection 2, a felony of the third degree, requiring knowing and willful physical contact against an officer performing lawful duties. The subject explicitly stated, "I will bite you." She also made repeated kicking attempts, which prompted officers to issue an OC spray warning under Florida Statute Section 943.1717, governing authorized use of chemical agents. The critical factual question for prosecution was there actual physical contact? Verbal threats alone do not constitute battery. They may support assault, defined under Florida Statute Section 784.011 as an intentional act, creating well-founded fear of imminent violence. If the state cannot prove physical contact beyond a reasonable doubt, the battery on Leo charge may be reduced to assault on a law enforcement officer. Under Section 784.0720A, a misdemeanor of the first degree. The evidentiary weight of this charge turns entirely on what the full video shows. Use of force analysis applies Graham v. Connor, 1989. The Supreme Court's controlling standard requiring objective reasonableness, judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, without the benefit of hindsight. Three factors under Graham are particularly relevant here. The severity of the crime at issue, whether the subject posed an immediate threat to officer safety, and whether the subject was actively resisting or attempting to evade arrest. On all three factors, the officer's use of soft, empty hand control physically supporting a non-ambulatory subject and guiding her to the vehicle, falls well within the objective reasonableness standard. OC spray was threatened, but based on available evidence, not deployed. The subject's self-reported inability to walk, combined with active resistance and biting threats, placed officers in a difficult position. By any reasonable tactical assessment, and their response remained at the lower end of the force continuum throughout.
Why not?
Question your contract, you understand?
No.
Has anyone told
No.
you your contract?
No.
You talk to me?
No.
You talk to me?
No.
Tell me why
Oh.
you're taking that.
No.
Said you didn't want to talk to me, right?
Yep. So we're done.
Discussing it with her?
No. I've done nothing. I am nothing, and I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I have to pay.
Under arrest for disorderly intoxication.
Okay, well, whatever.
Go ahead and stand up for us, Stephanie.
Yep. Stand up.
Whatever the kids want to do, but I am not at risk for anything.
Does she have a boarding pass?
She said she did.
Yes, I do.
What airline were you flying out on, ma'am?
No.
Okay. You got her? You got to keep her
Yep.
from falling.
I got her.
You got her?
Nothing else. No, I did not.
Is it on your phone?
You were calling me names.
Okay. Look here. Was he on? Is it on your phone?
Listen to me. I ain't answering any of your questions, so f- yourself, okay?
Okay.
But I will pee myself right now.
Okay. Don't do that.
Yeah, I will.
You gotta be like a. You gotta
I will pee
act like-
myself. I told you I have to pee, and if you don't let me pee, I'll pee on you.
I don't have a vehicle checked out yet.
I have to pee. 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 There's something in there. I have to pee.
Okay.
Don't
Hey, fine, you have
don't play with my money.
No.
Don't play with my money.
Yes.
Okay. You gotta watch your language, please.
190, right?
That piece of
Any other money besides this?
nothing.
Nothing. Just this. Maybe we should do this at the. We need to do this at the cars. Let's do this at the car.
I will-
You want to take mine? I got a car right
You have
in
an
here.
MCT in there?
No.
We'll get the MCT, don't worry.
Yeah, I'll get you an MCT.
Just
Let's just get her out of here. Ready? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. If you guys follow us out, one of you don't mind grabbing that?
no, we'll grab that.
There's my sweatshirt. You left on the ground.
We're gonna get it.
Nope. Get my sweatshirt. Get my sweatshirt.
We're
Get
gonna
my
get it.
sweatshirt.
We got
Get
it.
my sweatshirt. Get my sweatshirt. Get my sweatshirt. No, it's out on the ground. Get
We're
my
gonna get it.
sweatshirt.
We're gonna
Get
get
my sweatshirt. Get my sweatshirt. Get my
Guess what?
sweatshirt.
He's got it.
Get my sweatshirt.
Let's go.
I don't really care. I didn't do anything. Oops, I'm sorry. I can't get my legs. I can't get my legs to work.
Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry. I can't get my legs to work.
I'll go get a. We're
I
gonna go get a
can't
cart.
get my legs
Yes.
to work. I can't get my legs to work.
I'm gonna go grab a cart.
If
Can't
you
get my
just
legs
turn,
to work.
just turn around.
Sorry,
walk her
I can't
backwards.
get my legs to work.
Hold on,
Tommy,
stop,
turn
stop.
around.
Tommy, turn around. Grab the other arm.
You need a wheelchair?
Under her.
Yeah.
Now, she's good.
Yeah, I do.
Just walk with these people right here.
All right.
I can't. I'm hurting.
There you go.
Can't even do anything. I can't even do anything. I can't.
You're doing fine. Just keep walking backwards like that.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Well, you're about to be put in the back of a car. You'll be all right.
I'm hurting. I can't. I'm hurting.
Okay, before she goes in, the purse needs to come off. Scarf needs to come off.
Skirt needs to come off.
Hold on, no.
But here's the thing. That skirt is more than your...
Hey, don't be trying to kick anybody. You end up catching another charge.
Watch your head, watch your head.
If he hurts me
Yeah,
any
no, I'm just
further,
keeping the ankle crossed.
I promise you I'm going to press charges
Okay,
on
we're gonna be
him
right out in front of the Spirit on the curbside.
Yeah. Person needs to come off.
solely. I'm 4'11", 3/4. This is necessary.
Your actions made it necessary.
This is necessary. This is necessary. 4'11", 3/4. This is necessary. 4'11", 3/4. This is necessary. 4'11", 3/4. This is necessary.
Just undo it. I'm right there.
4'11", 3/4. This is necessary. Don't touch my.
Hey,
Do
do not bite.
Do not bite. Do not kick. You will get sprayed.
Spray me. Spray me. Sucker. Spray me. How they're getting my. I will fight you and I will get you. I promise. I will get you. 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 I will get you.
Come on. Go on the other side, open the door.
Tell you,
Just a minute so we can deal with this.
I promise you on all my life, I'm a part of you. Little pussy. I promise you.
So, ma'am, this is a trespass notification form. This indicates that you are not allowed at the Orlando International Airport, ever. So you cannot come to Terminal A, B, C, or Bright Line.
Get the out of here, sucker!
Okay, you'll get a. I'm putting it inside of it.
I think she brought it from
Just throw him out.
I'll just have to throw him out of the jail.
Yeah, not here.
Just throw him out at PNA.
All right.
She was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and disorderly intoxication. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
The officers involved receive a grade of B. The probable cause foundation was solid, Miranda was administered, de-escalation was genuinely attempted, and force was proportionate. The institutional gap that prevents a higher grade: no female officer was available for a female custodial arrest in an active terminal. The lead officer acknowledged this limitation on camera, which reflects awareness but not resolution of a staffing deficiency. Best practice, codified in many department policies and supported by the Police Executive Research Forum's de-escalation guidelines, is to summon a same-gender officer before physical arrest of a female subject, where the situation is not an emergency requiring immediate action. The subject receives a grade of C+. Her conduct created the evidentiary foundation for both charges. Critically, the explicit biting threat on camera represents the most self-damaging moment of the encounter from a legal standpoint. Her Miranda response, expressing non-comprehension rather than invoking rights, provided no legal protection under Bergwies v. Tompkins. Had she stated clearly, "I invoke my right to remain silent," that would have immediately cut off any further questioning. The one factor in her favor: she did not escalate to sustained physical violence, despite explicit verbal threats. Officers completed the arrest, without injury to any party, an outcome that prevented the encounter from generating far more serious charges and use of force consequences. Key lessons from this incident. Second, expressing confusion about Miranda rights is legally distinct from invoking them. If detained, the only legally effective statement is a clear invocation. I am invoking my right to remain silent. I want an attorney. Third, resisting arrest even passively by going limp does not negate the underlying arrest's lawfulness. It may, however, add charges and complicate any subsequent civil rights claim under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983. Fourth, for law enforcement, the absence of a female officer at a female custodial arrest is not merely a procedural inconvenience. It is a liability exposure point and a training standard gap. that departments should proactively address in deployment planning. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. For more content on police court interactions,